Hey, welcome back to Prepping in Progress. I'm Steve.
And I'm Kim. And this is our first video for a new decade. It's kind of crazy.
Kind of crazy. It's new video, new year, new decade.
New preps.
New video, new preps.
New preps, new me, whatever. New year. So, new year, new preps. That's what we're going to be talking about today.
So stay with us.
Put that right there.
Well, you moved it?
I moved it.
What is it?
Well, I'm hoping to possibly do a giveaway and do a challenge on this one.
A challenge on this one.
Challenge.
It's going to be challenging.
Since we're going to be talking about new year, new preps.
New you.
New you, new year. Oh, I like them who they are, so they can stay.
I can stay.
They
I
can
hope
stay.
so. Go tell your friends. Like, share, subscribe. We haven't used that in a long time.
No, I wanted to go over what we were going to be doing this year to kind of start the year off right and getting our preps in order, figuring out what our goals are for this year. And with that, we wanted to kind of share what we are going to be playing with this year. And we'll tell you at the end how you could possibly win this cool little tumbler with the beautiful Prepping in Progress logo on it there.
Coffee.
So.
Lots of coffee.
You'll need it. You'll need it to get through your list. But yeah, we went and got a cool little calendar just for our desk. We haven't even written on it yet. But since this is the beginning of a brand new year, we've got a lot of goals that we are looking to get done with in this year. But it can sometimes get overwhelming, to say the least. And I'm pretty sure a lot of guys can get out, y'all guys know that you can get where you've got this kind of master list in your head. And you've got a million things you want to do, you want to learn, and you want to buy. And you're like, how in the world am I going to get this done?
And then some guy on YouTube says, oh yeah, you need to do this.
This, that, and the other as well. And so you've got all these things that you want to do, and it can be overwhelming. So what we're going to be trying this year, because we're going through the same things, we've got our own goals that we want to get done. So what we've got 3 lists that we are going to be filling out over the next couple of days. One is our master to-do list. Things that we definitely want to get done. I'm wanting to build a chicken coop. I'm wanting to get a new garden sectioned out. And we're just going to go down that list of all the things that we want to do this year. The second one is our to learn list, our master to learn list. Steve has been hammering me pretty hard to get my ham radio license, so that is going to be going on the to learn list. You didn't hear about that before. He's been wanting me really, really bad to get my ham license because we do travel a lot and it is easier to be able to contact one another, say, because he likes to hike, I do, and it'll be easier for us to get into contact with each other with a ham license. And so to ham is on the to learn list. But we've got a number of other things that we also want to put on the to learn list. We're wanting to go for a more advanced handgun training course. I'm wanting to get basic first aid and CPR on my list because I rely very heavily on my medic. I do. Is there any that you would want to put on your to learn list?
No, I think I'm the perfect prepper.
Well, moving on.
No, to learn.
To learn.
I know this is going to be bad, and if I say it, I'm going to start getting a few phone calls.
Hate comments.
No, it's going to be, you're coming out with me this summer.
Oh.
I have spent the last 2 years reading and attempting to do not just primitive traps, but to learn regular trapping. And I've been semi-successful.
Yeah.
I've caught a few raccoons and a few other things with
angry raccoons,
with them, with snares, with
yeah,
the hand paw raccoon trap. But I have been recently informed that the claw traps that I have, the spring traps, the brand new ones that I got, I'm an idiot. It's a good thing I didn't take them out.
Okay.
Apparently, you're required to have a gap between it, just a little bit, to not harm the animal as much as when you shoot it when you walk up on it. So I didn't have those prepped properly.
Yeah, well, so to learn.
So I would like, here it comes. There are several viewers on here who are trappers. I'd like to come out with you for a weekend and get some hands-on experience with someone who's actually done it.
I know one of the kids also wants to get better at bushcrafting, and so we want to put that on the master to-do list, or to-learn list.
Well, I actually have plans on that.
I know.
I did not know that the kids wanted to, but I was
the boy, not so much the girl.
I was going to go out with Ozarks Prepared and take some hands-on classes with him.
That'd be awesome. So definitely want to put that on our to-learn list for this year. And the last list is the to-buy list. If there's anything, we're going to need a much longer to-buy list.
A tank. I want to buy a tank.
It's going to go closer to the bottom.
No, think about this. I'll get a loan or I'll put it on the credit card.
Mm-hmm.
And we won't pay.
And what if they come after you to get the money?
We have a tank.
Back to the to-buy list. More realistic goals. Say you've got a goal to get a year's worth of wheat or a year's worth of all your different grains, from wheat.
The next time our friends do a bulk buy, we want 8 bags instead of 7.
There you go. We want to do more bulk buying, but say we want to end the year with a certain amount of new products coming in the house. Say we want at least 500 pounds of rice put in. So we're going to put 500 pounds of rice on this list. Say if we're going to be needing, what else do we need? We need more buckets. We need more Mylar bags. We need new oxygen absorbers. Put those on the to-buy list. New canning jars.
Yes.
We're using them up quite quickly. So to the to-buy list are those.
Turkeys.
More meats if we can catch them on sale. So you've got your 3 lists. You've got your to-buy, to-learn, and to-do. That's where your calendar is going to come into play. And I got a pretty one. I got a pretty calendar. Nice and blank and ready to go.
Hopefully you can all see that.
Well, it's a basic calendar. We got this one so we can hang it up and everybody can read it with plenty of room to write out different things.
Okay.
And so you take your master to buy, to do, to learn list. And I want y'all to start filling in your calendars. Now, I don't go with getting a pre-bought calendar, mainly because each person's situation is different. Ours is right after the holidays, is we've got a score of birthdays that come up in January and February. So January and February is kind of hard for us to get going really well because we've got kids' birthdays all kind of crammed up in there. What are you doing?
Well, I want to put something on your calendar.
Oh, yeah. Our goal, well, we'll do that one in a minute. I know what it is.
Okay, so...
But you are going to take it 1 month at a time. Say, break up your list into, say if you do want to buy 500 pounds of rice, figure out how much that's going to be maybe per month, even in per week, and saying, okay, this month I want to buy this much rice. Say 50-pound bag of rice this month and split it up to different months. So in that way you can break it up over a series in a year, and by the end of the year you'll have your goal met. All right, he is looking up, I already know.
All right.
In
September 5th, Saturday, you will go up to Queen Wilhelmina State Park and take your...
July, August, and September, right? September
So on this day
is Hamfest.
is Hamfest.
And that's when they do the ham radio license.
And Queen Wilhelmina State Park. You will go up there. You will take your test.
So what we're going to do is put Hamfest, Ham Test there on that. And that way, each week I can say practice, test, ham. If they say the 5th of every month, I do a practice test. So I'm going to put on there, say, this month, practice test on ham radio. And then the 5th of the next month, I'll do practice test on the ham radio. Or whatever day works out with you. If it's on a Saturday and you don't do that sort of stuff on Saturdays, move it to another day. But say once a month you do a practice test on your ham radio. So that way you've got months and months and months. You can study.
Or do it every Sunday. Don't do it just once a month.
Everybody's different. You
won't retain the information.
You don't know me. I'm saying study in the meantime.
Okay.
And then take a practice test once a month.
Okay.
Does that make sense better?
That makes more sense.
Steve just did like multitude of practice tests over and over again until he memorized all of them.
Look, guys, I'm going to tell you, the easiest way to get through the technician ham test is to just memorize the answers to the questions. You're going to do better learning with your hands on the radio.
Yes, but that's not how I like to learn. So
then I'll get you the technician book. I've loaned out 2 already. I can order another one.
So I'm going to be actually studying and then taking practice tests once a month to get ready for our goal of our to learn is to take and get my ham radio license. And so making it a goal each and every month of saying, okay, I know I've got a practice test coming up next week. I need to really hit the books. Okay. So Steve's going to give me a practice test. Pass or fail, okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna pull either the one out of the book or the app because they actually use the test questions.
You're gonna help me test. You're gonna help. If you want me to get this, you gotta help.
Okay.
Okay. So same thing with your food storage. Say if you want to save up a certain amount of food, a certain amount of water, whatever your goals are, and they're going to be different for each person. Have your calendar set up for the year. That way it is nice and you know exactly when, say, birthdays are coming up or vacation time is coming up or, you know, whatever it may be that you fills up your year. If you got a certain holiday that you travel for, Mother's Day, Father's Day, you know, maybe even look up for somebody's birthday and say, hey, somebody's birthday's coming up next month. Let me get them a preparedness kit ready. It might be a great birthday present. But that way you've got everything all stored up, but you are meeting your prepping goals each and every month with your calendar. That's what we're going to try to do this month. I'm going to try to get really organized. That way it's not a little bit over here, a little bit over there, and everybody's just kind of doing their own thing. What?
I just realized something. Our friend Mark, who shares our videos, he's sitting behind that screen right now.
Drinking coffee.
Rubbing his fingers together, his hands together, going, September 5th, she takes her license test.
And fails it.
That means that September 6th,
I better be on the road.
If he knows that you have passed, it'll be a week or 2 before you get your license and card and whatnot. But he plans on putting you into the Homestead Signal Corps Facebook group the day after he knows you passed your test.
Don't overwhelm a newbie. But no.
And if you're in Arkansas, get on Facebook, check out the Homestead Signal Corps. Great bunch of guys, local, state. They work on nets throughout the central area of the state. They even do, one of them even knows about a CB net that goes on. This is a element of preparedness that we're going to have to get you into. So check out Homestead Signal Corps because she'll be joining on September 6th.
Okay. But like I said, staying organized, guys, I think is a great way. I don't know if you do the calendar idea, even just having a small little day calendar, but I find it good for the whole family to be on board, everybody being able to see the calendar, see what our goals are for that month. If your goals are possibly to reduce debt or to build up a savings account, you can even spread that over the next year and say, my goal for this month is I want $1,000 in cash ready to go in my bug out bag. Small bills, whatever it may be. You can divide that up through the months if you have it all planned out of saying this month is going to be $20 here, $20 there. Write it out and figure out where in the budget it can be fit into. And having it goal oriented and saying this is what my goals are as a prepper, this is what I want to get done this year, this is where I want to be next year. And that way when 2021 rolls around, we're going to be that much more prepared than we are now. And so I wanted to do the challenge, a simple challenge, if y'all want to join in. It's just going to be down in the comment section, but I want everybody to really think about these 3 lists. My master to buy list, my master to learn list, my master to do list. Okay? In order to get in on the drawing, and I'm going to do, say, all the way to the end of January, because I want to see if y'all can get this figured out. You don't have to do it immediately. If you know right off the top of your head exactly what 3 things, I want 1 thing for the master to buy list, master to learn list, and 1 for the master to do list. Show me that you are preparing for this year to become a better prepper than you were the year before. Just 1 thing on each of that list that you're going to work towards this year. Like I said, my biggest thing is to buy, as I want a year's worth of food in this house. And we're so close. I want a year's worth of food for every single family member. And for a family of 4, it's been a goal that we've had. Our master, and that's to-do list is going to be, I want a new chicken coop, and my master to learn list is my ham radio license. I want each and every one of you to each one of those lists, 1 thing for each one of those lists to get entered in on the subject. So I want in the comment section 1 thing from your master to learn, 1 thing from the master to do, and 1 thing for the master to buy. And we're talking master list, not just 1 little thing that you want to buy. Say, I want to buy a sack of potatoes by the end of the year. Okay, I think we can do that.
Per week? Just saying.
Your master goal for this new year, this new decade, to really get things jump started, what is it that is your major goals to get done this year? 1 from each.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do to help you out. I will put these in PDF form, and I will upload them to preppinginprogress.com as a downloadable file or a printable file, so that you can go there and get your own.
And get your own master list started for your household. And definitely, it'll be a lot easier dividing it up over a year. And that way you can see yourself meeting those goals each and every single month. And you'll know that you're moving towards where you need to be.
There you go.
All right, and you'll win this beautiful Prepping in Progress tumbler.
They will all win one, or what are we doing here?
No, we're going to pick one.
We're going to pick one. Okay.
We're going to pick one. And it's going to be random. It's because we're not going to judge you what your goal is that year.
Ambrose, the fix is in.
Oh, stop. Alaska Dream Life doesn't get it because that's some shipping and I will ship it to you. I will.
Even to our friends across the pond, we will ship it.
I will find a way
win.
to get you shipped it to you, definitely.
And don't worry, I chose Ambrose because he's a previous winner.
Oh.
If you are a previous winner, you can enter.
Absolutely.
You will get the same fair shot as everyone else.
We're just going to put it in the hat at the beginning of February.
Beginning of February.
Yeah, so go all the way through January. Really think about what are your goals for this year. What do you want to get done? Like I said, down in the comments below, tell us 1 thing of each one of those lists. So it's got to be 1, 2, and 3. 3 things. To do, to learn, to buy. In order to get entered in to win your own Prepping in Progress tumbler. If that's okay.
No, we're not doing it.
Yes, we
Yes,
are.
we are.
Yes, we are. And we're doing this because I want y'all to set goals for yourself this year. I think everybody should set goals. It doesn't have to be at the new year. It's just a good time to really set out and examine your year and where you want to be at the end of it.
There you go.
I hope this is an inspiration to kind of get y'all's mind jogging and thinking about what do you want to get done this year. So I hope it helps, and I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Like I said, tell me in the comments below if this helped and what your entry is in on the challenge.
For the New Year, New Preps mug.
New Year, New Preps challenge.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching.
All right, bye, guys.
I'll see you soon.